A map of the Middle East zooming in on Israel and its surrounding countries, followed by flags of various nations that are allies of Israel. In the ongoing Israel-Palestine conflict, Israel has established strong alliances with several countries. These alliances play a key role in Israel's diplomatic, military, and economic standing in the region. In today's video, we'll explore Israel's key allies, their reasons for support, and how they impact the conflict. The United States, Israel's closest ally. Footage of US presidents meeting with Israeli leaders, US aid shipments, and military cooperation between the two nations. Israel's most significant and long-standing ally is the United States. Since Israel's founding in 1948, the US has provided billions of dollars in military and economic aid to Israel. The US sees Israel as a key partner in the Middle East, both for strategic and political reasons. With strong support from various US administrations, Israel has received advanced military equipment, intelligence support, and diplomatic backing, especially in international forums like the United Nations. The role of American public support. Polls showing American public opinion on Israel, pro-Israel rallies in the US, and the influence of political lobby groups like AIPAC. Public opinion in the US also plays a major role. A significant portion of the American population supports Israel, influenced by cultural, religious, and political factors. Groups like AIPAC, American Israel Public Affairs Committee, advocate for policies that strengthen US-Israel relations, making it a key factor in shaping US foreign policy toward the conflict. European allies. Scenes of European leaders meeting with Israeli officials, EU-Israel trade agreements, and joint research projects. In Europe, Germany and the United Kingdom are two of Israel's closest allies. Germany, due to its history with the Holocaust, has developed a special relationship with Israel, providing financial and military support, including advanced submarines. The United Kingdom shares a complex relationship with Israel, having played a key role in the region's history, but remains a significant partner in defense, trade, and intelligence. Emerging allies. India. Footage of Israeli-Indian military exercises, technology exchanges, and high-level diplomatic meetings between Israeli and Indian leaders. Another significant emerging ally of Israel is India. In recent years, Israel and India have strengthened ties, especially in the areas of defense, agriculture, and technology. India is one of the largest importers of Israeli defense equipment, and the two countries collaborate on a wide range of projects, from cybersecurity to water conservation. Israel's Middle Eastern allies, UAE, Bahrain, and Saudi Arabia. Normalization through the Abraham Accords. Scenes from the signing of the Abraham Accords, Israeli and UAE/Bahraini leaders shaking hands, and economic collaborations between these nations. In a major shift in regional dynamics, the United Arab Emirates, UAE, Bahrain, and other Arab states have recently normalized relations with Israel through the Abraham Accords, signed in 2020. This marked a historic breakthrough, as these countries had previously refused to recognize Israel. Since then, Israel has developed strong diplomatic and economic ties with these nations, collaborating on business, tourism, and technology. Saudi Arabia, while not officially an ally, has shown signs of warming relations with Israel, primarily due to shared concerns over Iran's influence in the region. Other allies, Australia and Canada. Diplomatic meetings between Israeli and Australian/Canadian officials, military cooperation footage. Israel also enjoys close relationships with countries like Australia and Canada. Both nations have expressed strong diplomatic support for Israel in international forums and have engaged in defense cooperation and intelligence sharing. These countries often back Israel in the United Nations and other international bodies where Israel faces criticism. Israel's strategic alliances in Africa, Israeli-African diplomatic meetings, joint projects in agriculture and defense training. In Africa, Israel has sought to expand its influence by building partnerships with countries such as Kenya, Ethiopia, and Rwanda. These alliances often focus on security cooperation and economic development. Israel has shared expertise in areas like agriculture, water management, and counter-terrorism, strengthening its ties with African nations that also face security challenges. The impact of international support on the conflict. Maps showing US and European military aid to Israel, footage of Israeli military operations, and the UN discussing resolutions on the conflict. The support Israel receives from its allies has a profound impact on the Israel-Palestine conflict. Military aid from the US and Europe helps Israel maintain its qualitative edge in defense. Diplomatic backing shields Israel from international condemnation and pressure, especially in the United Nations, where resolutions criticizing Israel's actions in Palestinian territories are frequently debated. How Israel's allies affect peace efforts. Images of peace talks, maps showing divided territories, and scenes of protests in Palestine and Israel. While Israel's alliances provide the country with security and diplomatic advantages, they also complicate peace efforts. The unconditional support from some allies is seen by critics as enabling Israel's policies in the West Bank and Gaza, which Palestinians and many in the international community view as obstacles to peace. Balancing security needs with peace efforts remains one of the most challenging aspects of Israel's relationships with its allies. Flags of Israel and its allies shown together, followed by a hopeful image of peace demonstrations. The alliances Israel has built over the decades are crucial to its national security and regional position. However, these alliances also play a significant role in shaping the Israel-Palestine conflict, affecting both the dynamics of war and the prospects for peace. As the conflict continues, the role of these allies will remain critical in determining its future. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analyses of global issues. Let us know in the comments, what do you think the role of Israel's allies will be in future peace efforts?